LTV A-7 Corsair II. The aircraft was produced from the 1960s to the 1980s and long retired here as an imaginative, in-depth 500-word review imagining a hypothetical restored updated 2025 Heritage Edition building on the original A7ED standards, grounded in historically accurate specs. Citations reflect the real original A7 Corsair II capabilities. Overview and heritage design. The fictional 2025 LTV A-7 Corsair II Heritage Edition reimagines the venerable subsonic light attack jet with modern avionics and limited production for commemorative air shows. Rooted in the original A-7E Navy and A-7D U.S. Air Force variants, it preserves the classic fuselage, single Allison TF41A2 turbofan 15,000 lbf thrust, and streamlined wing layout derived from the F-8 Crusader. Performance and flight characteristics. Maintaining a top speed of approximately 600 knots 690 miles per hour at sea level, with mission conditions speeds up to 562 knots at 5,000 feet burdened with bombs and 595 knots after release. The aircraft retains a combat range near 1070 nanometers 1230 miles 1981 kilometers using internal fuel, extendable to over 1340 nanometers 1545 miles with drop tanks. Service ceiling remains about 42,000 feet, with an impressive climb rate of 15,000 feet min. Though subsonic, the Corsair II was not designed for air superiority. It excels as a stable bombing platform, unmatched in precision strike missions during its era. Pilots praised its fuel efficiency, consuming only 30 pounds min during carrier recovery compared to over 100 pounds min in Phantom jets. Payload, armament and avionics. The Heritage Edition remains faithful with an internal M61A 120mm rotary cannon 1,030 rounds. It supports 8 external hardpoints, carrying up to 15,000 pounds of ordnance including Mk-82 bombs, AIM-9 Sidewinders, AGM-65 Mavericks, AGM-88 HARMs, Walleye glide bombs, rockets, drop tanks, and more. Avionics honor the original Advanced Suite, an ASN-90 inertial system, ASN-91 NAV weapons computer, an APQ-126 terrain-following radar, an APN-190 Doppler, an AVQ-7 HUD, and projected map display PMD, all pioneering in their time. In our hypothetical 2025 edition, these are upgraded to modern modular glass cockpit equivalents, integrated with GPS and synthetic vision for public display and scenic demonstration purposes. Handling and pilot experience. Pilots of the original A7 often called it the affectionate nickname SLUF, short Little Ugly FER, referencing its stubby look. It was straightforward to fly, with great forward visibility, though early models suffered from subpar crosswind stability and limited braking capability in wet conditions, issues partially mitigated in later A7DE upgrades. The 2025 edition fictional restoration retains that ease of flight, but with modern braking systems, multi-axis autopilot, repayment of the original hands-off carrier landing feature, and improved yaw stability controls. Design and visual appeal. Authentically recreating the slightly bulbous nose, straight trailing edgewing with dogtooth leading edge, and intake design, the Heritage Edition features modern composite panels painted in vintage navy gray or Air Force schemes. The cockpit includes a restored analog-looking HUD blended with discrete LCD upgrades, blending nostalgia and safety. Summary and suitability. The 2025 LTV A-7 Corsair II Heritage Edition, while fictional, honors the legacy of the original Corsair II as a durable, precise, cost-effective light attack platform. It blends the classic performance envelope speed around 600 knots, 42,000 feet ceiling, long-range strike capacity with modern avionics and safety fittings for public displays, air show demos, and heritage flight experience. Strengths: iconic profile, historical accuracy, stable bombardment flight, impressive payload, excellent fuel economy. Limitations: not designed for supersonic or air superiority maneuvers, cockpit agility limited by era design, subsonic speed. In essence, this hypothetical 2025 restoration remains a tribute to one of the most successful attack aircraft of the Cold War era, offering both nostalgia and real flight capability to modern audiences.